Conducting programs is essential to all schools. High quality programs and encouraging the students to participate to it can aid them in improving their social and emotional competencies, which includes pro-social behavior, intrinsic motivation, better concentration efforts, and higher sense of self-worth. However, to successfully conduct a program, everything should be planned, from what the program is going to deliver, when and where it will be held, the participants, guest speakers, visitors, and the flow of the program itself. The larger the program is, the more it needs a sufficient amount of time on planning. It demands in upfront planning to secure the activities to be conducted are properly understood and agreed to. Then, if everything is already settled, the event organizers will make a program to be given to the potential attendees as a token of inviting them to attend to the event. A program encompasses the name of the program or event, the setting, the theme, the activities to be held in a particular day, and the people involved between each pages. The event organizers can print these components using a photo paper, colored paper, or anything that would make it aesthetically appealing as long as it's still serving its purpose. Giving programs to the attendees of the event is essential so that they'll be able to catch up with the flow of the activities in that event and to help them be guided with the things to expect and witness in that specific occasion. In the context of the program that our group have crafted, we played the role of English teachers in Antonio Balmes National High School located at Tacloban City. Supposedly, the school is to conduct a kick-off ceremony as part of the English Month celebration, and as English teachers, me and my members were tasked to organize the event. As shown in the cover of the program, the logos of the school and DepEd were pasted, the name of the school as well as its location. The event name was also printed, the date and place of the event, and of course, the theme of the event. Precisely, the theme is Integration of Literature to Upgrade English Competence Amidst New Normal Mode of Learning. The theme is very timely, especially today that the mode of instruction and learning were shifted into online, and learning concepts such as those that are related to English and literature became more complex than before when everything were still normal. Moreover, our program encapsulates the activities for every week to make the whole month of November festive and active through the various competitions related to English. Particularly, in week 1, there are 2 activities to be conducted, namely the essay writing and quiz bee competitions. The chairman and coordinators for each contest were also indicated as well as its exact date and time schedule. The same components and process also apply for the activities in the preceding weeks. Precisely, in the second week, the competitions to be held are poster making and oratorical contest. For the oratorical contest, each year level were assigned to present a specific literary pieces to consider the length and complexity of the piece appropriate to the year level of each contender. Whereas, in the third week of November, the activities to be held are character portrayal and poetry recital and interpretation. Similar to the oratorical contest, the same mechanics also apply to the poetry recital and interpretation, and to choose the winners for these competitions, a specific rubrics will be crafted and should be followed.
A pleasant day to each and everyone, especially to the teachers, school head, and students of Antonio Balmes National High School. Today, as we begin the activities in week 4 for our English Month celebration with the theme Integration of Literature to Upgrade English Competence Amidst New Normal Mode of Learning, may we be reminded that even in the new normal, interactive learning is still possible. Literature teaching and learning became more complex than before. For the week 4, we have prepared 2 activities, namely the poem writing and debate. The chairmans and coordinators for each contest were also indicated, as well as its exact date and time schedule. To choose the winners for these competitions, specific rubrics will be crafted and should be followed. Thank you. The culminating activity is one of the most awaited events for the English Month celebration. As an English teacher of Antonio Balmes National High School, we are the one who planned and organized this event. As shown in the program, the culminating activity will be held on November 30, 2022, and here are the activities for this day. First, we have the tongue twister, and the chairman would be Miss Adelena Reyes together with the coordinators of this competition. Second is the storytelling, and the chairman would be Miss Josefina Esmeralda together with the coordinators of this competition. Lastly, we have the declamation contest. For the first and second year students, they are assigned to have the glass of cold water declamation piece. For the third and fourth year students, they are assigned for the monologue of Shylock declamation piece. And for the grade 11 and grade 12 students, they are assigned for the Land of Bandage and Land of Free declamation piece. After which is the awarding of tokens and certificates hosted by Miss Lovely Konghe, an English Teacher 1, and Miss Major Bignotia, the English Department Head, and Mr. Rufino Homeres, the school principal. To give the closing remarks, we have the English Department Head, Miss Major Bignotia.
A certificate is a document that is given to a person who has participated in any event. This certificate is provided by the event organizing team. Moreover, the document is commonly used by groups of schools, even companies and organizations all over the world. In the context of our program, a certificate of participation shows that a person has taken part in our event or competition. This is intended to encourage participants to attend and be part of more such events conducted by our organization. Above all, this document helps the students to be recognized if ever they grasp a specific achievement in our activities. The content of our certificate includes: first, Republic of the Philippines, the Department of Education, name of the school division, region, and the name of school, place of school, Department of Education and school logos, name of the participant, name of the activity or event, title or name of the specific achievement, venue and date of the event, congratulation line, seal or signature of certificate providing authority. However, not all the students are winners among them. Therefore, to encourage the students to continue participating in these activities, they should be given with a certificate of participation. Giving a participation certificate to the students will encourage them to be more skillful and at the same time to be more encouraged in their studies and extracurricular activities. Above all, the essence of certificates can be seen at the point when an individual takes parts in a competition or different undertakings. It gives the individual a solid accreditation alongside a feeling of satisfaction for everything that they have done in a certain activity or competition.
In school, the principal is the leader and sets the tone for the school. Their impact is significant in conducting a program. A formal letter will be sent to the principal to ask for permission about the purpose of the program to be held. The letter is signed by the program organizer committee, and also the program must be approved first by the principal before it will be conducted, because whatever happens during the event, it will be the school's responsibility. The formal letter to be sent to the principal must include the essential details of the program, such as the purpose, the participants, and the exact date of when it would be conducted, as well as it include the gratitude and sending a letter to the principal about the program to be held is a way of asking for permission and a way of showing respect to his or her position as the principal or as the leader of the school, because he or she is the leader and everything to be conducted in the school is her or his responsibility. So his approval or her approval is indeed an important factor or an important part in conducting a program.
What is guest speaker? According to Merriam-Webster, guest speaker is a person invited to a gathering to give a speech. The person is usually not deeply connected with the event or its organization in any way. Instead, the guest speaker may contribute to the event by sharing knowledge, expressing support, entertaining people, or doing a combination of these things. Why do we need a guest speaker? Schools explained they bring in guest speakers for a variety of reasons, including student enrichment, reflection on various lifestyle and life choices, career education programs, citizenship activities, and understanding how different parts of the world work, and encouraging students to aspire, make choices, and understand what they need to do to reach and succeed in the careers to which they aspire. Inviting guest speakers into our school is a classic teaching strategy. Welcoming other voices into the school provides students with access to new or other perspectives and share their expertise and explain how they overcome the obstacles in their lives that we all have to face at some point. Hearing a real-life story is one of the best ways to help learners understand the subject. Guest speakers give real-life experiences, whether personal or professional, uplifting or not so uplifting, in order to assist students connect what they're learning to the real world. Content or flow of the guest speaker. Audiences are unlikely to understand disorganized speeches and even less likely to think that disorganized speakers are reliable or credible. Speeches are organized into 3 parts: introduction, body, and conclusion. The speech's introduction establishes the initial and most important contact between the speaker and the audience. The introduction should do 3 things. It should draw the audience attention to you. Speakers must use an attention grabber to pique the audience's interest, such as joke, amazing statistic, or anecdote. Rhetorical questions like "haven't you ever wondered how" are notoriously unsuccessful. The key point or topic should be conveyed very clearly in the beginning to give the audience a sense of the speech objective. Guest speakers must orient the audience and draw a connections between what they already know or are interested in and the topic of the speech. In the body, the fewer the main points, the better. The major topics of the speech should be conveyed clearly and signposted that is designated off as distinct and relevant to the audience. Transitions as well as pauses before a key topic are frequently used to indicate new points. Speakers may also number important points: first, second, third, or first, next, last. Always make it simple for the audience to understand and follow your main points. Good content will explain and educate your audience about your product or service and give the audience a message they will remember. The conclusion follows a transition from the body of the discourse. The conclusion should be slightly shorter than the introduction and serves 2 purposes. It summarizes key points and provides a sense of closure and completion of the speech. Good conclusion may connect back to the opening, provide an analogy or metaphor that conveys the main point, or pause or question or challenge to the audience. Conclusions can also be with short quotation, just as they can make effective openings for introductions. Language used by the guest speaker. Most guest speakers use English language for their speech. The language that the guest speaker selects should be suitable for the audiences, and the language that the guest speaker plan on using in a speech fits with their own speaking pattern and suitable or fitting for the context itself, and appropriate for the specific topic. Using language is to use vivid language. Vivid language helps your learners create strong, distinct, and clear and memorable mental images. Good vivid language usage helps an audience member truly understand and imagine what the speaker is saying.
And now we will be presenting the Certificate of Appreciation to Miss Lalisa Singson.